Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to our vlog. Hi, Rosie. Rosie says hi, too. What day is today?
Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. We do tacos every Tuesday in this house, some form of taco. And right now, we are gonna go take a surprise over to Peyton's teacher. What are you giving her?
I'm giving her this green eggs and handbook, and it has another surprise in it. When my teacher will open it, she'll see this, and then when she takes it, she'll see this.
So cute. So she made that in art class last week or the week before, and last week, and she wanted to take a book to her teacher.
Ow!
So she's been helping her to learn how to read well.
My teacher loves books. So.
She loves books. So we're gonna go over and take this to her. Normally she would be in PE right now, but the fine arts classes are canceled in the afternoon for, yes?
Can you wait there for me, teacher?
We'll see if she's available. So the fine arts classes have been canceled for a few days this week because they're doing diagnostic testing with the older kids to see where they place in their grades. So the first graders are not doing it. I think the second graders don't do it either. I think it's just third to fifth. So we're gonna go drop this off now while the teacher's still at school, and we know she'll get it today. So, you excited?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go bring this to her teacher and surprise her. So it is taco time. Tacos are a huge favorite in our house. We literally do them every single week. We do some variation of a taco. So I also don't purchase taco seasoning anymore. I make my own. So what I'm adding here is paprika, garlic, cumin, salt. Sometimes I put a little bit of pepper. It honestly kind of changes depending on what meat we're using. So this time I am using ground turkey, and I actually put a little bit of water in it as well, just so the turkey, because turkey tends to be like thicker chunks, and I like it to be more like crumbly meat, smaller pieces. So I do water mixed with my turkey, and then I add in all the seasoning so that the turkey gets nice and tiny pieces to put into the tacos. We're using hard shells this time, but it varies. Sometimes we use the smaller like white corn tortilla shells. And then I also am making beans to go with it. So as you've seen on another video, when I make my beans, I cut up tomatoes into small chunks and put them in a pot with just a little bit of water, and bring it to a simmer with two different types of seasonings that we use. One is a little Saison red packet, and the other one is I believe it's Goya, the chicken bouillon cube, and I use half of the red packet and half of the chicken cube. And then, so I bring that to a simmer before I add the beans in. Now, tacos are one of my favorite meals to do because Peyton eats so well. She does not do the meat in her tacos. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but she will pile in the beans, and then she puts cheese on them, and that's how she loves to eat them. And I don't complain because I know she's getting a lot of protein from the beans, and she will eat 5, sometimes 6 tacos, depending what style of tacos I'm making, but she always does just bean and cheese on hers. If I'm doing like a seafood taco with like fish or shrimp, depending on the fish, she'll have some of the fish on the side. If I'm doing shrimp, she will always have shrimp on the side. It's her favorite. I'll do tacos either, like I said, tonight we're doing in the hard shell. I will do them on the corn tortillas. I'll do them on tostones, which is a green plantain that you deep fry, and then you take it out and then you smash it into like a thick kind of chip type thing, and then you fry it again, and then I will serve the tacos on the top of those. So just different types of things that we do always every Tuesday. Peyton literally looks forward to it. When I'm planning my meals for the next week, I always ask her what kind of tacos she wants, or I ask David what kind he wants, and it's always a Taco Tuesday in our house. So this is like our favorite thing. So I'm giving you all the tips to my tacos. So for the perfect taco, I am now making a pico de gallo. So I do some red onion, some tomato, and then I chop up some cilantro, and then I put it in with a whole lime. I will juice an entire lime and some pink Himalayan salt, and then you mix it all up and just kind of let it sit, and we will top the tacos with that. And we also top it with some guac, but we just do a basic guac for tacos. So I just will cut an avocado, mash it up, just one avocado, and then I put salt and lime in it. I don't do the whole mixture with the onions and the cilantro and the tomatoes because we have the pico also. Sometimes we won't do guac, and I'll just cut the avocado into small chunks and add it into the pico de gallo and just do like an avocado pico de gallo with the onions and tomatoes that way. But this time we wanted the little bit of guac on the top. And then I always shred cheese. You'll see later in the video, we tend to go through a lot of cheese for tacos, mostly because Peyton only does bean and cheese tacos. So I will shred almost an entire block of cheese, and we use a Colby Jack cheese, which is the orange and white cheese. That's just our favorite for tacos, depending on what kind we're having. Sometimes I will make them the way his sister does, which is more like a taquito style, where you take the corn tortilla and you shred up some chicken and you just do a layer of shredded chicken inside. You roll it up like a taquito, and then you fry them, and then you put all of your taco accessories on the top of those, so it's like a stacked taquito. It's pretty amazing. So I'll have to show that one time. How we do those is we do a different version than his sister, just because you can't duplicate his sister's tacos. They are amazing, but we do our own take on them and version with the things that we like and use. So this is our Tuesday night. This is every Tuesday in my house. So everyone looks forward to this night. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish preparing the tacos, and I will show you what they look like once they are done. just tidying up a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and feed the puppies now. That way they are done and fed, and I don't have to worry about them. They love dinner time. They're standing in the kitchen mostly because they're waiting for me to feed them. They had gotten on a schedule where they were eating a little bit earlier, but now I've been trying to hold off and have them eat as close to when we eat, because they tend to not bother us as much when we're eating. Rosie, the bigger one, kind of isn't really bothered by food. She doesn't beg the way that Chance does, but Chance will stand there and kind of what he's doing now, stand at the counter and be sniffing at your plate and trying to get things, and he needs food. This is the cheese that I use that we love so much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shred that up here. Like I said before, I do almost an entire block. So this will be, I believe I used about 3/4 of it, and it was the perfect amount. I didn't have any cheese left over. It was exactly right. Okay, so now I'm gonna assemble some Peyton tacos, which, as I said, is just the beans and the cheese. David's not home from work yet, so I am just gonna do hers and let her eat, and I'm gonna have a couple as well now. And then at the end, I will show you what the actual tacos look like when I make David's plate. So Peyton's is pretty basic. I'm just asking her if she wants anything else on it, which of course the answer is no. So I layer in the beans and I kind of tip the shell sideways, and then I'm gonna make 2 because we usually start with 2, and then I will add the cheese in, and then it is done. So thank you guys so much for watching. At the end here, I will also insert a clip of what David's tacos look like with all of the fixins on it. They are amazing. We absolutely love them. So I hope you all enjoyed my taco recipe, all of the tips and tricks that I do. Subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. I can share more cooking videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you guys. Have a great one.